Dear student, in last lecture we have completed the basic concept related to queuing theory. Also, we have covered different formulas that are used in queuing theory. Today we see some examples related to queuing models or queuing theory. Some examples we have taken into consideration from SPPU exams. Uh, we see the first example. A department store has a single cashier. So from this word, what you understood? There is only one service
One
channel.
cashier.
Yes, sir.
Only one service channel. During the rush hours, customer arrival rate of 20 customers per hour. So the arrival rate is nothing but our lambda.
Lambda.
Lambda. How much that is arrival rate? 20 customers per hour.
Per
Okay.
hour.
The cashier takes an average 2.5 minutes per customer for processing. Here see, they have given customer arrival rate in hours and service rate in minutes. To solve this, what you have to do? Either you have to convert minute into hours or hours into minute. Then only it is possible for you to solve the example. See, here arrival rate is given in hours and service rate is given in minutes. So you have to convert hours into minute or minute into hour. Then only you can go ahead with. What they have asked? They have asked, what is the probability that the cashier is idle? What is the probability that the cashier is idle? The first thing they have asked, whether the cashier is busy or not. If it is not busy, then he is idle. The second one, what is the probability that customers shall have to wait in a queue? Third question is, what is the average number of customers in a queuing system? They have asked you the number of customers in a system. Next one, what is average time spent customer in a system? Here also they have asked you in a system. And last one, average queue length. So these 5 questions were asked for 10 marks. So each question carries 2 marks. So in this case, what is the first thing? The given thing is that first number of servers, that is yes, is equal to 1, because in question they have given their department store has single cashier, means only one server is there. Average arrival rate lambda is equal to 20 customers per hour. We have to make both values. We have to make the values of we can say units of arrival rate and service rate same. That's why I have converted that value of lambda from hours to minute. So for that, I have to convert this hours into minute, I have to divide the value by 60. That's why I get lambda is equal to 0.33. Means 0.33 customers per minute arrive for the particular store. Then average service rate is a mu, that is also given 2.5 minutes per customer. So from that, what is the first thing they have asked? Probability that the cashier is idle. So what is the formula for that? Probability that the cashier is idle. That is P of 0. P of 0 means there may be in the system there is a 0 customers. That's why P is 0. And the formula for that is P0 is equal to 1 minus lambda upon mu. We know the value of lambda, we know the value of mu. Just put those values in the formula. We get 1 minus value of lambda is 0.33. And what is the value of mu? 2.5. So if I do calculation, I will get 0.868 is the probability. And if I want to convert this probability into percentage, how many percent is the probability that the cashier is idle? Then you have to multiply this by 100. So you get 86.8% is the probability that the cashier is idle. 86.8% is the probability that the customer is idle. Then second thing is probability that the customer shall have to wait in a queue. Means what? When customer has to wait, if the server is busy, if the server is then customer has to wait. Getting? So how to identify customer is busy or not? For that purpose, formula is rho is equal to lambda upon mu. What is the question? C. Probability that customers shall have to wait in a queue. So when customer will wait, if server is busy, then the customer has to wait. Getting? So what we are identifying, server, if server is busy, then customer has to wait. So rho is equal to lambda upon mu. We know the value of lambda, we know the value of mu. If you do the calculation, you will get 0.132. That is equal to 13.2 is the probability that the customer has to wait in a queue. This is the probability. Second. Third one, average number of customers in a queuing system. Now here the word is queuing system. So you have to take into consideration length of customers who are waiting in a queue plus customer who is under service. So average number of customers in a queuing system. Queuing system is both. For that, L of S. L is nothing but length of system. System means Q plus
length of system.
yes is equal to lambda upon mu minus lambda. If you put the value of mu and lambda, you will get 0.152 numbers of customers. Average customers in the system is 0.152 numbers. The next one, average time spent by customer in a system. Here also they are asking about your system. How much time the customer has to spend in a system means for waiting in a time he spends for waiting in a queue plus time the customer spends during his service. So that whole time is called as waiting time of customer in a system. And for that purpose, what is formula? WS, that is waiting time in system. W is nothing but waiting time in system is equal to 1 upon mu minus lambda. If you put the value of mu and lambda, you will get on an average the customer have 0.46 minutes. 0.46 minutes the customer has to spend in a system. And last one, average queue length, that is LW. LW is equal to mu upon mu minus lambda. Average queue length is equal to mu upon mu minus lambda is the formula. And if you put the values of mu and lambda, you will get average queue length is equal to 1.15 customers. This is the average queue length for the given problem.